Daphne to do her speech. Let us call upon her evaluator, Toastmaster Khalid Ismail, to read the objectives of her speech.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
My speaker in particular will be attempting her final project, project number 10, and her objectives for tonight is to inspire the audience by appealing to noble motives and challenging the audience to achieve a higher level of belief or achievement. Appeal to the audience needs and emotions using stories, anecdotes, and quotes to add drama. And avoid using notes. Timer, please note that her time is from 8 to 10 minutes. Alright? And I wish my speaker the best of luck.
Yes. Thank you, Toastmaster Khalid. Are we ready? Toastmaster Daphne, are we ready? Do you need any more time preparing? Alright. Introducing Legende in Tomrel, Toastmaster Daphne Rodrigues.
Did all of you have a nice hearty breakfast today morning?
No.
Did all of you have your mother's scrumptious lunch today in the afternoon? And if you're lying, I can pick it out. Did any of you snack before coming to YAT?
Yes.
Definitely. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters. My most welcome guests.
Good evening.
Thank God you guys ate before coming to YAT. I really am glad that you did. Does anybody know how much this packet of basmati rice can actually feed you or keep you satisfied for a month? Does any one of you know how much this packet of biscuit can give you nutrition? None of you know, right? This is what I want to break it down to you. This packet of rice can feed almost 20 people in a village in Haiti for 1 year. 1 year. That packet of biscuits can feed 7 mouths for breakfast in a small house in Bangladesh for a span of 3 days. And how long can we finish all of this? 4 days? 1 hour? Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, world hunger, something that is very rampant in today's world. It has been described in the simplest of forms as mass starvation of the globe. It is a combination of undernourished and malnourished people. Undernourished basically meaning that there are not enough sufficient food for their nutrients in order to live a healthy and balanced life. Malnourished is basically that their country does not provide them with produce enough to give them that amount of nutrients to be healthy. Does anybody know how many people are actually suffering from this?
Almost the entire world.
800 million people in this globe alone, in this world alone. To be exact, 870 people are affected, out of which 563 happen to be in Asia and Pacific. All of those in Asia, Philippines basically, China, Bangladesh, India. Worst badly affected are in the east, central, and southern of Africa. You've seen Africa, haven't you? You've seen pictures of it. Who has traveled to Africa here? Anybody? Check it out, and you'll see the poverty there. Now, that means if 800 million people are hungry right now, somebody just died. Just died right now. A child. 75% of that happened to be children. If you have younger brothers and sisters, just imagine one of them dying because they couldn't eat a bowl of rice, or they couldn't have a glass of milk. One thing that I have understood over time is that hunger is caused because of natural disasters, war, famine, overexploitation of environment, political disruptions, like in Lebanon, Syria, all these places, poverty trap, like in India, like in the Philippines, insufficient resources, people manipulate these. Now all these factors, basically, we have sufficient food, yet we misuse it. Why do we misuse it? Because half of us in this world tend to not know the essence of eating or putting any grain of food into our stomach. Let me give you a certain situation. While I was growing up, it was very hard to have 3 square meals a day. I either went to school without breakfast, and lunch was basically between lunch and dinner time. So I used to have maybe 1 square meal a day. But my mom always made it a point that no matter how little it was, eat so that your stomach is satisfied. While things started rolling in and money started rolling in, I saw the gap between my brother and my sister and how they enjoyed the lap of luxury we all do. Something that all of us take for granted right now. You see McDonald's, you eat the burger and you eat the beef and you throw the burger. In a village in Seychelles, that would actually help feed a poor infant. A poor infant. Now, a Spanish poet called Gregorio Lacora actually said that if we anytime eradicated hunger from this world, the world would actually undergo a spiritual explosion that we could never ever imagine. And that the joy humanity would have would be unimaginable at that point. What is the one way we can actually try and help people? Try and end together, you, me, we together collaborate in order to educate people on how to not waste food. How do we do that? By setting up some form of student meals. Student meals are basically where you go to different schools and you teach them. You educate them about food. You educate them what they should take and how they should eat it. What are their proper nutrients so that they take whatever it is. In Bombay, there's a system called Tiffin Wala. If anybody of you are from India, there's something of this thing where businessmen who are running rich and high and mighty basically go out under a tiffin service. This is like a pack of tiffin that's packed up for you and given to businessmen. They have a sticker on it that says, share your tiffin. Share your tiffin. Once they are not able to finish any leftovers in their tiffin, these tiffin walas or tiffin people from different restaurants collect all these tiffins and give it to the downtrodden and the hungry, starving children in Bombay slums. Another thing that I'm quite reciprocative to is the World Hunger Relief. This is spearheaded, okay, I'm not girly, but it's spearheaded by Christina Aguilera, okay? It's spearheaded by her because she's a mom and she has kids and she's seen that. Basically, the World Hunger Relief 2009 is an organization, it's a campaign. It is a campaign run by the WFP, that is the World Food Program of the United Nations, where there are almost, say, 3,800 companies around 120 countries consisting of KFC, Pizza Hut, and Taco Bell. Now all these restaurants, you guys all eat in them. I know that. Somewhere or the other. If any one of you Phillies, if you say that you do not eat in KFC, you're lying to me. If people say that, if Italians say that they don't eat in Pizza Hut, they're lying to me. And I don't think we have Taco Bell here, do we? No, we don't have Taco Bell. Okay, that's off the list. But in these two things, these are organizations that teach families, their employees, to raise awareness. They help in fundraising and bringing certain commodities such as support, any form of way in order to help this campaign. Can you believe that 10 dinars that you spend on a bucket in KFC can actually feed one child for a year? 10 dinars. You're kidding, right? Seems ridiculous, but it's true. Now, once you donate to this place, it helps teach and bring teachers also from other countries to help these children learn and educate them how to cook. How to cook. If anybody is a foodie here, you would really want to do that. I would want to do that. I would definitely want to do that. And to end this all up, I have a little thing for you to actually listen to. It's not much, but it should work. Listen to this very carefully. This is a PSA advertisement. Oh my goodness. Not a good time, this dog. Seriously? Not a good time. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Okay, you know what, on second thoughts, I'll show this later on when the time is actually passed, so I really don't care at this point. But if you see these PSA movements that are done by a lot of celebrities, Christina Aguilera, Mariah Carey, all of them, most of them basically are to bring awareness about the downtrodden, starving people in this world. And I urge all of you, together with one voice, we can do good by saving people's lives and actually moving from hunger to hope. And I do urge all of you to donate some part of your money to the hungertohope.com, so that people on the other side of this globe who are less reluctant than us and have no lack of luxury can enjoy even a bowl of rice, or even anything that the WPF actually helps in giving. Back to you.